So continuing with number 14, we'll go ahead and just start over since we've already got it set up. The root of x minus 2 using synthetic division is 2. The coefficients for a third degree polynomial are 1, -4, 6, and -4. So synthetically, we drop the first coefficient, multiply it by the root. 2 times 1, we get 2. Add up the column. -2 plus 2 is -2. 2 times -2 is -4. You add those up. You get 2. 2 times 2 is 4. You get 0. Okay, so the coefficients you have below the line right here, so we're all on the same page, now becomes a second degree polynomial. The first one was third degree, now it's second degree. So it becomes x squared minus 2x plus 2. Since there's no remainder, that's what we've got, and x minus 2 is a factor of that cubic polynomial. So that's number 14. Okay, going on to number 16. Okay, we're going to divide. We're going to use synthetic division. So let's look over here. What is the root of x minus 5? Well, x has to be 5 to make that 0. Now let's look. Now on the left side, we're dealing with a cubic or a third degree polynomial. So to use synthetic division, every degree has to be accounted for with coefficients. So the third degree coefficient's 1, second degree coefficient's -3, the first degree coefficient's -5, and the constant's -25. Drop the first coefficient, multiply it by the root. 1 times 5, sum them, you get 2. Multiply by the root, you get 10. Sum them, you get 5. Multiply it by the root, you get 25, you get 0. Again, number 16, it was a third degree polynomial. So once you divide, the numbers below become a second degree polynomial. So it becomes x squared, or 1x squared, plus 2x plus 5. So the factors of that polynomial again are x minus 5 and x squared plus 2x plus 5. Okay, number 18. Okay, what's the root of x plus 2? -2. Okay, now we have a third degree polynomial. So each degree's got to be accounted for. So the coefficient of the third degree is -2. The coefficient of the second degree is 5. The coefficient of the linear factor is -1, and the constant's 2. So we're going to speed through this. -2 times -2 is 4. Add those together, you get 9. Multiply them, you get -18. Sum them, you get -19. Multiply them, you get 38. Sum them, you get 40. So you're going to get -2x squared plus 9x minus 19, and now we have a remainder of 40. Okay, last one we're going to do, number 20. And again, if you can understand these, you'll do good. The word problems may give you a little bit of problems, but just follow the procedures and do what it asks you to do. Number 20, using synthetic division. What's the root of x plus 3? Well, x has to be -3. All the coefficients are accounted for in a third degree polynomial. So you got 3, 17, 21, -9. So again, I've got the root of -3, the third degree polynomial written. So draw my line, drop the first coefficient, 3. -3 times 3 is -9. 18 minus 9 is 8. -3 times 8 is -24. 21 plus -24 is -3. -3 times -3 is 9. Remainder 0. Again, it was a third degree polynomial, so when I divide it, what's left is a second degree polynomial. So I get 3x squared plus 8x minus 3. And that concludes the chapter review.